So I remember this one time, I was about 10 minutes into the best nap I'd had in days. I remember I closed my eyes and I started hearing a bunch of laughter around the room, and I didn't know why I was hearing this. All of a sudden, a really loud air horn goes off and it pulls me right out of my dream and right back into my desk in Corcoran's classroom. This is the same case in a lot of U.S. high schools, and the problem simply is because schools start too early. These early start times are causing students to fall asleep in class and miss out on important information, causing them to have more tardies, and at least a lot of them sleep deprived. I've been studying this topic for the past 2 weeks, and the answer is very clear. The government should make all schools start later because the students could retain information better, it could be better for their health, and they could reduce the amount of absences and tardies they have. If a student was more awake in class, they'd be more active. If school started later, their students would get more sleep at night and they would be more active during class. If you're falling asleep during your class or you're just tired playing out, you're not remembering the information your teacher's teaching you as well as you would be if you're fully awake. You're not going to remember it when it comes time to take that test. Districts that have restored the later start times have seen huge improvements in attendance, decreased tardiness, and better grades. Giving students more sleep would help them remember what they were learning. In an article from schoolstartlater.net, districts that have restored the start times have seen small and large benefits in students' physical and mental health, learning, attendance, graduation rates, and overall student well-being. Students' health would even benefit if school start later. There are many different ways that sleep deprivation is bad for your health, and these schools are leaving a lot of these students sleep deprived. In an article from the Washington Post, Valerie Strauss says that adolescents that don't get enough sleep have an increased risk of becoming overweight, suffering from depression, and are more likely to be in a motor vehicle crash. If the student was to get more sleep at night, they would have better chances to make it there in time for school. Most schools start around 7:15 in the morning to 8 in the morning, and the student has to wake up early enough to get there on time for school and get ready. A research in Minnesota was done, and they changed 7 high school start times from 7:15 to 8:40, and they found that on average students were getting about 5 extra hours of sleep per week, and they found improvements in attendance, there's less tardies, and they even got better grades. So in conclusion, I talked to you guys about how the students would retain information better, it was better their health, and improve their tardiness and absence.